Today we're meditating on lesson 309, which says, I will not fear to look within today. We all know the chaos that we can experience in our minds as we get caught up in problems, uh, personal or not so personal, within the world, which is based on the idea of separation. And there's a lot of conflict in the world. People say there's a lot of conflict these days, but there's never been a time when that wasn't the case. So it's easy to get caught up in that. And then it seems as if our minds are really in conflict. Sometimes we become very reactive to the divisiveness that we experience, not just in the world outside of us, but in our own personal relationships. So we know that we have made a mind that we call our own mind, and that it's based on separation. It's based on this subject object where we're the subject and everything else is an object. And oftentimes we don't experience a sense of unity. And yet, for those of us who meditate regularly, it's kind of difficult to imagine why someone would fear to look within. Because when we do, that's how we escape from the world of conflict and attune ourselves to the Christ within our true identity. So let's do that now. We'll breathe deeply into our heart center, breathing in peace and breathing out love. Within me is eternal innocence. Because it is God's will that it be there forever and forever. Let us breathe into our eternal innocence. now. I am his son. My will is as limitless as is his. And no delusion of a personal will can change that. Because to deny my Father's will is to deny my own. There is no will but God's. So I'm reaching deep within myself now to contact that will. That God created. My true self, always here within, always calling to me. To be myself as God created me. You know, by this time, lesson 309, we're very experienced at turning within. It's very understandable why Jesus had us turning within every hour, even every half hour in the earlier lessons. so that we would know that this place of refuge is always available whenever we need it. By this time, we know that. It's a place of peace and a place of trust. Where we can rest in God. We can let go of any conflict we might experience in the world. Just like this, returning home to our Father. Within me is the holiness of God. And so we end this meditation as we say to our Father, the step I take today, my Father, is my sure release from idle dreams of sin. Your altar stands serene and undefiled. It is the holy altar to myself, and there I find my true identity.